Right. So here's obviously I don't know. Can't turn it around. So there's the Facebook page. AC is there. I'm just gonna take some notes. I'll try and set it up somewhere that it can see me watching. So should be good. Right. So I've got some notes. Um, just sort of general answers to a couple of the questions. Let me pull up the questions real quick, actually, just so I can make sure I answer them correctly. So yeah, okay, so making it engaging, I'd say probably the best thing they did at making it engaging was just, I guess they were very honest, which is a good thing, and were very sort of, I don't know. I think it's very engaging. People are telling their own stories and not just giving generalizations. Generalizations can kind of, kind of just sort of make it seem cookie cutterish, but the fact that they're giving their own examples. Another girl mentioned that she worked 60 to 70 hours a week when she did her internship, and just sort of helps make it a little bit more interesting, helps me engage a little bit more when I'm trying to think about myself. And she even sort of draws you into it, saying she doesn't know about you, about your example or whatever, but this is how she felt, or it's a good time to evaluate. So I thought that was good. Organization patterns, I would definitely say that the organization was not, I think, as good as it would have been if they had had time to pre-plan a speech. I know this was sort of a panel. They probably had a general idea, but some of the questions, I'm sure, were a little bit jarring at first. Not jarring, but a little bit surprising. And just not maybe particularly what they were expecting. So I think something like this definitely could have made it a little bit more difficult for them, and made it more of a challenge to kind of come up with their stuff on the spot. But they did, a lot of times, once they got it out, do a lot better at sort of being able to articulate their thoughts. And then finally, what 2 pieces of speaking advice would you give speakers to become more successful? Okay. So if I'm reflecting on this year, what I've learned, I would say one of the things that I would have to say that would make people more successful in their speaking would be a lot of something that I really struggle with is the ums and the ahs and stuff like that. A lot of interruptions make it a lot harder. And then another thing I would probably tell people would be the confidence. Sort of your voice, your tone of voice can really help a lot. And I sort of fidget around a little bit, but sometimes I feel like it can be a little bit abrasive and not as personable. But so I think confidence and not using as many ums, which is something I have the struggle of doing. But yeah, that's the advice I would give. Thank you.